guys. I was tagged recently. My first tag. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. I was tagged, I guess a few days ago by Mandy. Miss Choosing to Lose. A very cool girl on here. Very, very cool. Really awesome. She's done like really well. Although I'm sure most, if not all of you, know who I'm talking about. But anyway, I was tagged to make a video pretty much featuring 5 things that I would like to do once I lose this weight, or at least most of it. I don't know if there weren't really like too many big specifications. But let's see. I've come up with a few. Hopefully I'll think of a few more by the time this is over. But moving on. Let's see. Number 1, which is probably the most important to me, is just to lead a healthier life, like a much more healthier life, and it just seems like the most important. I mean, there's not really much to explain about that, like, you know, and I'm already starting to do some of the things, at least most of the things that lead up to that kind of lifestyle. Number 2. Let's see. I've heard, because I've seen a few of these vlogs before, and a lot of people mention like traveling, like on an airplane, which I totally agree with, because I mean, I've been fucking overweight since I was like, I was young. I mean, I've been in pretty much my whole life, where I've like kind of, when I was around maybe like 13 or 14, I lost a lot of it. Of course, I didn't get anywhere near where I was now, but like, I lost a bunch and then gained it all back. Which is horrible, but that's what happened. And I've been on a plane several times, so I've gotten the opportunity to travel, at least a decent amount. And the last time I traveled was, how old was I? It was like 16, 17, I guess, so about 5 years ago-ish. And, I mean, like I said, I've, all-time high over here, so it wasn't as rough, but, like, it was still, kind of uncomfortable, and, none of the seats are super normal. I mean, they're normal size, so, I mean, they're never comfortable. Although I never had to ask for, like, an extender, so I have a feeling I probably would either need to at this point, or finagle some kind of way to not have to, because that just seems like such an embarrassing situation. I mean, oh, no, who the fuck would want to do that? I don't know. Number 3 would be to, like, walk into just a normal store, and, not a plus size store, but a normal store, because even though I freaking love Torrid, but unfortunately they don't have Torrid around here. Well, I'll take that back. They've got it here, at least in the state of Tennessee, but, not, like, near Nashville or Clarksville or anywhere that would be, like, drivable for me. It's, like, in Knoxville. I think that's the only one that's in the state, and that's 3-4 hours away from here. So that's, I mean, we drove there once, and that was awesome, but, I mean, so I usually end up getting, like, clothes online, which, I mean, they're, I still love them, because they're just they just fit with my personal style, I guess. My style. So, but I would love to actually be able to go into a normal store, and pick up some clothes and be like, oh, I can fit into these, or, hey, I'm gonna try these on, and, I won't have to bring every single one of them back, because that just sucks. I mean, there's no other way to put it. So, that's another very, very nice thing, I think, that will work. Number 4. I think another very important thing that, along with, like, the health thing, it kind of goes side by side with it, but I'm gonna put it on there anyway, is that it'd be awesome to, like, just naturally build self-esteem, like, because I feel semi-confident in myself anyway, but then again, I mean, there are a bunch of days that you just wake up and you're just like, oh, I hate, me. I mean, not necessarily like that, not that drastically, but like, there are days that there's no self-confidence. You can't find anything that looks good to wear on you. They sound superficial, but I mean, it really isn't. Like, it's all about fucking your inner perception and how you see yourself. And if you don't see yourself as looking good or, pretty or anything else like that, then you're going to show it, like, in your movements and in actions and, in your face and, I mean, just everything. Oh, what am I gonna do for 5? 5, what are you gonna be? What's 5 gonna be? What's it gonna be? I don't know, I'm trying to think. And number 5, it sounds kind of silly, but, like, I've set up, or I haven't actually officially, like, written down what I'm about to say, but, like, I'm, at least in my mind, set up some goals, or at least my first goal, which is, like, a 10% goal, to where I've set up, like, an incentive, or, I guess, incentives per goal, which I think the first one's gonna be to get my ears pierced again, because I've had them pierced like twice, but I had at least a problem with, like, maintaining that, just because I don't really wear earrings, but, like, what I'm wanting to do with this is get them pierced, and then once they've healed, start like the plugging, gauging process, which, I mean, I'm not gonna do anything drastic with them, but I want them to be gauged enough to where, like, they're noticeable, nothing huge, because I know I don't want to have them gauged forever, but I just think it's a cute look for girls, and that's what I like. So yeah, so I haven't done a full body shot, which I won't really be able to do a full body shot even with the mirror in here, just because it only goes to about my, like, legs, or upper, like, thighs, I guess. But I was thinking I should probably do that. As you can see, yeah, I've got a lot going inside you here. Thinking it works. If you can see it, there you go. That's my tag vlog, and bye.